guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm just gonna do like a little get ready with me chit chat video, and we're just gonna talk about life and what's been going on. And yeah, so I'm just gonna start. Okay, disclaimer, I'm not a makeup artist and I'm not good at doing makeup. I just know how to do a little quick, 1, 2, 3 on my face. So don't judge my steps, don't judge how I do it. And this is how I learn and this is how I do my makeup. But I do want to get better. So if you're good at makeup and you want to teach me, please feel free. I need to learn how to do eyeshadow. And I really want to learn how to do eyeshadow. So actually, okay, so let's talk about this H&M controversy. Because, okay, so when I first saw the image, I sent it to my friend, like, you know how sometimes you gotta bounce it off of other people, like just see like how they feel about it. But when I first saw it, I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna be like, that's gonna be a huge problem. And my friend my friend felt like why would they do that, da da da. And I mean, I felt the same way, but I looked at it from 2 points of views, because this is how I feel. This is my opinion, so I mean, you can have your own opinion. But my own opinion is that, I mean, okay, this is how I felt. Like, I just felt, instantly, I felt 2 ways about it. I felt first, with all the people that work at H&M, nobody said, oh no, I don't think this is a good idea. Like didn't anybody think that? And then the second way I felt was, okay, I saw the other picture with the other kids. Okay, they had on animal, like stuff with animal stains and animal prints. So I'm guessing they was just doing like a children animal collection. So I felt like, okay, it was like, it's a animal collection, so it was just like, it matches the theme. So I'm like, okay, maybe like they didn't think of it as like anything, But then I felt again that why, like, you shouldn't do that. You know how sensitive the world is. Well, you know how sensitive we are as black people because of our history. So our history is the reason why we feel certain ways about certain things. So certain things you just shouldn't do, say, or put out there, and that sure is one of them. And to be honest, I was just wondering, like, okay, what if they didn't put it as part of the campaign? Like, if it wasn't if a black child didn't wear the shirt, and if it was a white, I don't think we would have seen an issue with it. That's the part that made me feel like, okay, maybe they didn't really try to do it as a racial thing, like they didn't, But then the other side is like, why would you do that? Like, why? Like, you already don't you see like all these other people facing backlash for doing things like this? And everybody's like, oh, I'm not shopping at H&M anymore. Yeah, okay. Like, I feel like as soon as summertime come, when H&M has those bodycon dresses, all the people that were like, bashing them and saying, oh, something H&M, they're gonna be the first ones there, because their dresses is nice and like affordable. But I do understand how people feel. But then I understand it, because look, I'm African. So okay, I remember when I was in the 4th grade and this guy called me an African booty scratcher. I don't even know. I mean, this is like, I was here, like meaning here as in America for like a year at that point. Like a year. So when he called me African booty scratcher, I believe I started crying. So, I started crying. I started crying. I mean, I wasn't no punk or anything, but I guess it just hurt my feelings. And I remember the person that called me African booty scratcher, he was mad tall. Like, he was a big ass kid, like really tall. And I was small, so he probably like maybe he probably intimidated me, or I probably just felt like there's nothing I could do, because I was the type of person, I don't like to argue. I don't do no talking, basically. Like, just my hands was always ready. And I felt like, wow, I feel like my brows cooperated for you guys today, and I'm happy, okay? I'm happy. But I remember when he I just, like I was saying, I don't do a lot of talking. I don't know how to argue. I really don't. Like, when it's time to argue, you know how you argue with people, I get tongue twisted. I don't know what to say. So I'm the type, I get mad and start crying, especially if I can't use my hands. I mean, I'm not about that fighting stuff anymore. We grow up, we mature, and I've definitely matured. And honestly, I would not fight. I used to be a fighter, but no. But anyways, so he called me an African booty scratcher. I'm not sure if I knew what that meant. I just knew he was making fun of me for being African. So I remember when I got home that day, I told my cousin, and I told her what had happened. And I remember there was like a parent-teacher conference coming up. And at that point, I think my mom was doing something, so she was going. I mean, she was like older than me by like a couple of years. So I mean, she was like maybe 16 or so then, or something. But I remember she had said, okay, he called you that. She was like, she was basically like, if somebody call you name, you know, insult them back, and like, don't let nobody make you cry. And she basically told me to toughen up, like, toughen up. So I toughened the fuck up. But so I just remember that when she came to the parent teacher conference, she was like, oh, who said it? So I pointed him out or whatever, and then she went up to him like, don't be making fun of my cousin, like, don't be making fun of my cousin. And she was like, you know, she was like 4 years older than me at the point, so that's 4 years older than him. And like, I don't know if after she gave me that prep talk, just know, I didn't let nobody call me no name ever. Like, if you called me a name, you was having a problem. But you know how most kids are like teased and stuff? I was really never really teased and stuff for being like African or having an accent. That was like the only person that ever teased me about it. And I guess that's why it hurt my feelings, because like, you know, nobody else teased me about it. And you know, back then, I mean, still now, people get bullied and stuff like that, expect, like, you know, for any little thing. And being African, just coming like, and they be like, you fresh off the boat. Being African and, you know, having an accent made you like a target. Like, you know, you was a target automatically. And, you know, after that, I just really never let anybody else make fun of me or anything, you know. Yeah, I put a lot of primer by my nose because I get so oily. But like I was saying, let's go back to the H&M situation and being what it said something. See, listen, you can't let stuff like this get to you. You see how I forgot about what it exactly, I know it just said monkey and jungle, and it was in a black kid, okay? And if I was able to, like, automatically when I seen it, I'm like, oh shit. I feel like, how come H&M didn't catch that during the photo shoot? The photographer didn't catch it. Like, nobody caught it. But then again, I was like thinking about it, like, okay, so you you're working for somebody, and let's say you're trying to work your way up in a company, and then let's say you said something about it. Most people are scared to get fired because a lot of people overuse their power. So I'm pretty sure maybe one person seen it, but then again, maybe there was no black person that worked that worked through the whole process of, you know, those stuff being made or whatever. And, you know, like, so if there was no black person, you know, other races probably, you know, that didn't mean nothing to them because they never got hurt by statements about, you know, being called monkeys or anything. So of course they wouldn't see a problem with it. They wouldn't see the problem with it. So yeah, And then, you know, I see a lot of celebrities commenting and, you know, saying I'm not, you know, supporting H&M anymore, which is great. That is great. But that doesn't solve the problem. Like, it really doesn't. But I just feel like what we as individuals need to all do is, honestly, I'm not gonna say stop being too sensitive to the topic, like stuff like that, because certain things are like just unjust and not right. But we need to just realize that not everything we need to like, it's not everything we need to like raise a fuss about. Like and then like the fact that even like the mother of the child basically said she doesn't see nothing wrong with it and it's not that serious, and you know, like, and she's not from the US, and I feel like, I mean, she's not from the US, so like everybody's history is different. So she lives, I don't know, like I forgot exactly where she lives, but she's not, you know, they're not probably where they're at. They're not going through the same things that black people are going through right now in the US, and feeling like we're basically not wanted, and feeling like people's trying to take our power away, and you know, so people have different feelings about things, you know. So it's just like she doesn't feel the same way, and like literally people are going in over here in the US about it, and like she's basically over there like, leave my son alone, and I didn't see nothing wrong with it. And it's just like, damn, when you try to fight people's battles and try to, you know, and they don't even see the problem in there, and they don't want the help or whatever. So I just think that's like, I just feel like we need to just, us as people need to work, well, us as black people just need to work together. Once we figure out how to work with each other and like help each other be great, you know, then that's when we're actually doing something, you know. When we help each other and support each other, buy from each other, grow each other, help each other grow their company, and then we're like, you know, and then we're up there, then what is a H&M, you know? What it like, you wouldn't even like, okay, you see H&M does something like that, it wouldn't even affect you, because you already know you have a spot that you shop at, that you support and everything. If you understand what I'm trying to say, like, we need to just work together and grow each other, and stop, like, I feel like black people, we don't like to help each other, and the problem is we need to fix us as a group first before we try to basically fix other people to understand us and help us. And you know, like, if we don't even help each other, how are other people gonna help us? Like, I don't see, that's honestly how I feel about it. I feel like even me, I just started my YouTube channel, and like, I mean, yes, I'm not gonna grow overnight, and I'm not even pressed about, you know, my subscribers and everything yet, because I haven't put in work. I have like 3 videos up. I have some videos that I didn't release yet, but I just feel like certain people that I felt like would like support me or help me out, like, I don't have that much friends, so I don't have that much people to be like, oh, you know, watch my video. I mean, thanks to the ones that do watch my video, but I really don't have that much friends to be like, oh, you know, watch my video and all of that, and I'll get like 100 views. I don't have that much friends, and at all. But you know, the friends that I do have, some people just support me and help me out, give me advice and stuff like that. I have friends that, like, I don't even know if they watch my video, and it's like, I'm not the type, oh, it depends on how close we are, but I'm not the type to go write you like, oh, did you watch my video? Like, why not? Like, you know. But you know, I would expect certain people to like support me, or like say, oh, I watched your video, it was good, you should, you know, do this or do that, or like, you know, certain people have not said nothing to me at all about it, and it's like, I mean, it's whatever, but you know, we don't even support each other. So that's an example of like black people not supporting each other. You know, but you know, it's like, It's like, I just feel like black people don't support each other enough. Even like, I feel like black men don't support black women. I mean, not support and like, oh, support, but like a lot of black men don't even like black women. And it's like, we're all saying black girl magic, which I have, you know, all the girls with black girl magic say, hey. No, but for real, I just feel like a lot of black men are not even with black women. Like, look at a lot of celebrities, and it's like, hey, I'm for like being with whoever you want to be with. I feel like in this day and age, you could be with whoever you want to be with, and don't let nobody tell you can't. But a lot of black men are not with black women because they feel like they have a certain view of us. And my thing is, isn't your mother black? Isn't your father, I mean, your father, most likely, well, isn't your father black? Your sister's black too. Like, your cousin is black, and it's like, you don't, you know, you're not showing black women that you appreciate them as much as, you know, you show other races, and like you're dating other races, which, listen, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that at all. I'm not saying that. Like, honestly, be with whoever makes you happy. But it's just seeing in the media and seeing all these, you know, black men with so, like, you know, I'll say like the exotic chicks, like the chicks with the curly hair, the furrow, and like, I don't look like that. And you know, my hair ain't long. I got some braids under this right now to put my wig on top, and that's just, you know, that's just me. But I just really want black men to show us more that they appreciate us. And this is not to every black man, because there's a lot of black men that love they, you know, chocolate women and the black women, and you know, that's appreciated. And even if you're like, you're with another race, don't put us down. Like, you get, I just hate the fact that like race is such a big issue, like, honestly. And like, I was thinking about it, I was like, if you think about it, we teach each other these things. Like, kids are born and they don't know like what is what, like, you know, they don't have an issue. They don't come out saying, oh, I don't like that race, I don't like, you know, kids are neutral. So, you know, you get taught these things. So we like, you know, we just need to realize how we raise our kids, and like, but honestly, like, the whole, like, when I see like all these celebrities with like, you know, these different race girls, I mean, listen, I'm gonna keep saying it, I don't have an issue with that, because I know people is gonna try to turn it into something that it's not. I really do not have an issue with that. But it's just like, it just makes me feel like, as a black girl, that I'm not good enough. Like, I don't feel good enough for black, you know, from a lot of, because of what I see on TV and like what I see on social media with like the, you know, people that are famous and stuff. And which is like, I mean, I've been trying to not let, you know, stuff like that affect how I feel about myself. But yeah, media affects how most of us feel about ourselves, because what we see is how, basically, what we think we should look like, or how we should look like. You know, you feel like you need to have a big butt, big boobs, perfect nose, perfect lips, and you know, it's just like, it's basically, we've created an image. We've created an image on how we believe we should look. And if you don't look like that, it's like, oh well, you don't fit the category. I'm feeling kind of cute right now. Let me know if you like my makeup. I would do a highlight, but I don't know. Okay, guys, answer. Am I the only one that feel like I look like a man in a wig when I have one highlight? Like, I don't know. I hope I'm not the only one, because I love the highlight look and how people do it. And I have so much highlighter palettes and stuff, and it's like, I don't do them anymore because it's just like, I don't feel cute. Nah, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I thought I was ready, but I'm not ready. I thought I was ready for that, the lipstick, but I'm not. Yeah. I look so crazy. But I have to do that smile so I know exactly. I gotta do that smile so I know exactly what position to put it in. And people always ask me, why do you do that? Because I like it. Even though I have like two natural ones right here and right here. I'm not sure if you could see it. But I love putting on my little molies. Okay. Who's nervous? Who's nervous? I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Who's nervous? No, guys, I'm feeling my makeup. Like, it's just like this is my natural everyday look. Going to a party look. Going out look. This is everything, okay? But let's go put on the hair. And I also forgot to set my face. Oh, I hate setting my face. I be so scared of the mist. But it's good I didn't even set it yet because I had just put on my mascara. So I usually either put it on first before I put on my mascara because sometimes it gets it, you know, it makes it leak to the bottom. But do you guys like my hair like this? I don't know. Am I feeling this? Yeah, but see ya.
Always making sure that they're better than you, but